not nervous.
How's it going?
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Sweet.
We're on. Cool. So, 1 year since you've done Darkroom?
Yeah.
You said? With Suzuki-san?
Yeah. I did. How do I say this printing?
Darkroom printing?
Darkroom printing. Yeah. 2023.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 year and a half.
Workshop as well?
Yeah.
Like a workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what size print did you do?
I think like
Similar to that?
similar like this big.
Yeah, cool. Did you make a contact sheet at all?
No.
We just made
I want to
print.
make it. Yeah.
You just made the
Yeah.
print? Cool.
This is first time.
Yeah. So our workshops, we kind of cut it in, well, not cut it into half, but like it's a bit of a two-step process. The first part, we'll make a contact sheet,
Yes.
which is of course what it is. And then after that, we'll make, or you'll make, a full-size print, 10 by 10 paper.
Yes. Keep going. Thank you.
So I guess like history-wise, before the digital era, contact sheets were quite important, not just for photographers, but for assistants, for their printers, for their
Or like a published book.
published books as well. So like maybe their managers, for various parties. Because it would serve as like an example of what is on their roll. They wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. They had no scanners back then. So they would make a contact sheet and they would find out what was on their rolls. And if they had the right exposure, if the focus was good, if there was any issues with the camera. So it served as like an educational tool, but also for example, for Magnum, which is of course very famous for photojournalism, they would use contact sheets to make selects. So they would select a photo and they would do, they would maybe like distribute it out to publishers maybe, for example. So not really common in the modern world, but I think it's still good to make if you can. Yeah, I like doing it. I personally do contact sheets for every film.
俺もこれやりたい。
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good because you can keep track, like for organizing,
Organizing.
Yeah. Like
So-
if you need to pick out a photo that you want to print,
Yeah.
you just find exactly where you want to find it. So you know exactly what negative you want to scan or print. It just helps a lot.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll start off with a contact sheet.
Yes.
How did this?
Yes.
And
Finally.
then after that, we'll make a print.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's jump in.
Yeah. Jumping.
Let's do it.
これを見えるかな、映ってるかな。このフィルムをこれからダークルームで暗室でダークルームプリンティングねやっていきたいと思います。 Is this like a YouTuber?
マイクとかないんだ。
マイクない。OK。おお。
Haven't fully finished the setting up. So, we got this, we got the negatives. First things first, we need to set it up.
Set up?
Yeah. So, I'm going to just turn the lights off. We want to keep an eye on the timer here too. I'll show you how to use this.
Yeah, I used one time.
A digital one? Or did you use like a manual one?
I think digital one. It was.
Digital?
Cool. I
Cool.
think.
It's very simple. This one controls the time, so how long it goes on for. This one will force the enlarger to go on. So
Force?
Yeah, so it won't start the timer. It'll just turn it on, and it'll keep going and going and going until you stop it.
Okay.
Whereas if you press the green button, it'll start the timer, and it'll go for that time. So it's very simple. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So got the timer. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm just going to set it up. So basically, I need the exposure area to cover the whole space. So I'm going to bring that up. Just tweak it a bit. And then have not put the filter in there. So put a filter in there as well. We'll touch on that later. The filters. Yeah. But yeah, that's in. I'm just making sure the frame or the contact print maker is in the middle, and the whole area is getting exposed. And that's basically about it for now. Anyway, cool. So you use a manual camera when you're shooting photos with film, and you have a light meter.
Right meter?
Yeah, it helps you in I mentioned a light meter before. Very helpful when you're taking photos, so you know what time to use, you know what aperture to use. When you're doing printing though, yeah, that's fine. So when you're taking photos, you have a light meter that tells you what time, what aperture to expose your photo. In the darkroom, you don't really have that tool. You don't have any assist most of the time, unless you're buying super expensive gear. You can.
How much is this?
It depends where you get it from.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get lucky or not.
Yeah, I use maybe Fujifilm in Japan, and also
Fujifilm.
Leica.
Okay.
Leica.
Yeah, cool.
But this
depends.
is different.
Yeah, these Omegas are
Omega.
nice. Made in USA. LPLs are good too. But yeah, Leicas are around too. But yeah, because there is no light meter when it comes to, your enlargements or when you're doing darkroom prints, it requires a lot of testing. And yeah, that's where you have to start off with doing your prints. So yes, eventually we will be doing full-size prints, but to start off with, we're going to cut up little strips and we're going to test our exposure.
Okay.
And then we're going to find out exactly what time.
Choose the best
time, best exposure.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do a little demo first. Example. And we'll go from there. So, this box of paper, of course, only open it when it's dark or when the safe light's on. There's no point in exposing the whole piece of paper at the same time. So what I can do is use a piece of cardboard and just kind of give it different times by covering it up. And theoretically, you should be able to tell when it's processed. One side's a little bit too dark, it's received too much light. One side's lighter, hasn't received enough light. And hopefully in the middle, you can find something that's suitable, you know? This paper has a shiny side and a dull side. Shiny side? Dull side? Shiny side up.
Okay.
Shiny side up.
Okay.
Same as a negative too. Alright, that goes down. Just like that.
Yes.
When you're taking a photo, if you give it too much light, what happens to your photo?
Too much light. Too much light.
Yeah.
High exposure,
High exposure.
and lost like a picture. I don't.
Yeah, what does your photo look like?
Like white.
Yeah, white, right?
Yeah.
It gets overexposed, your highlights are blown out, your midtones come up as well, like everything is just blown
Yeah,
out.
everything. Yeah.
In the darkroom, when you're doing your prints, it's like you're making a positive now. So it's the opposite. If you give it more light, it gets darker. So it's the opposite.
Okay.
Yeah,
More darker.
correct. So photography, too much light, it gets white. In here, if you give it too much light, it
Okay.
gets dark. So just keep that in mind as well.
逆だ。
Yeah, gyaku. Alright, so this goes in. Make sure you slide it in cleanly. And you want to agitate it. So keep the chemicals flowing through.
Agitate.
Agitate, yeah.
Agitate.
So like mixing, basically.
Mixing. Soak? Agitate.
Agitate, yeah.
Like soak the chemical. No.
Yeah, to a degree, but agitate means like you're moving it around.
Moving. Okay.
So it ensures like even development.
あ、出てきた。
Yeah.
この瞬間が。
Now, time-wise,
うん。
this is what we're looking at here. This is the time.
Time.
Yeah. So Dev, stop, fix.
Okay.
Same as over there.
Okay.
So we're going
Yeah.
developer 1 minute,
1 minute.
stop 10 seconds, fix
Fix.
1 minute, and then 2 minutes wash.
現像液、定着液、フィックスってなんだ 固着なんだろう定着と
I think fix is techaku.
定着
Yeah, stop is just like stop path.
ストップあ、OK
Yeah.
停止液か現像を止める
Kinzo told me. Okay, so 1 minute, shake it off into the stop. This can be nice and quick. Doesn't really have to be 10 seconds either. It can be like 2 seconds,
too
5
fast.
seconds.
Just
And into the fix. So everything up until the fix has to be in a light, safe environment. But same as the film processing for black and white, or just anything processing film, after it's been fixed, you can turn the lights on. Cool, so we'll turn the lights on now. It's long enough.
お
で
ーわお
Yeah.
この違い見てわかりますかまあわかるよね全然違うね I think
At the moment though, there's something important to know with making contact sheets,
Yeah
particularly at the testing stage. You're not really focused on the images just yet. It's more about the edges actually, the sprocket holes and the information. Mostly the sprocket holes.
ああブラックホールズ
If you look through the book,
なるほど
so this is the kind of edges you want in your contact sheets. It's a rule of thumb. You don't have to follow it exactly. But for your contact sheets, it's nice to aim for an exact exposure where you can still see the sprocket holes. It's not fully blended in with the paper. So yeah, that's the kind of level that you're looking for with your
Okay.
exposure.
If
This is
it's
the
not
same.
we can see the edge it's not good
It's a rule of thumb. Yeah, it's just like a starting point, almost.
Okay
So it's the same as this one. You can just see the holes.
I can see
Yeah. But it's not fully disappeared. Just there. This one's pretty dark. But yeah, they're all pretty much the same.
Okay
The holes are just visible. So that's where you want to aim for.
aim for
Aim, yeah, that's where you want to aim. So in this one,
so this one 見えるか
in this one, I'll be looking at somewhere around here.
I can see.
Yeah. See, the sprocket holes are too dark. It's almost invisible.
Yeah, invisible.
But on this side, it's a lot lighter. And it's more clear, I suppose. You know, it's not fully disappeared. It's not fully blended in with the paper. But yeah, I reckon that would be like a good time that I'll be looking for. So yeah. Now, same as before, the darker side equals more light.
Yeah.
So that's 60 seconds.
60.
Whereas this one is 35.
So 40. 40 is best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do a whole sheet of 40. You know, and that's how you test. That's how you check the time.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
All right.
Thank you, Tom.
Your turn.
My turn? Oh my god, my turn. Okay.
That's right.
I do.
No, it's just really tight. You have to turn it a lot. Turn it a lot. Yeah. Even more. Yeah. So your medium format, it's different to 35mm. You don't have 6 images in a strip.
Yeah.
So
Just 3.
if you want, you can do halves. So you can go like half, half.
Okay.
That would be a good way to do it.
Okay.
And also when you're cutting the piece of paper, you obviously want to go wider. Yeah, because for 35mm it's thinner, but it's wider for 120.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave that there. The light switches are here, so you can turn those off when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now open it up. Yeah. Leave the negative there, but take the paper. Just the paper itself. Yeah. Negative can stay. Yeah. And now to first the developer.
How do I say it?
Developer.
How do I say it? Just not so.
Agitate.
Agitate.
Yeah. So insert. Yeah, go for it. Simple.
近すぎる。
すごいね。
すごい。
短め。
短め。Okay. So 35 seconds.
Yeah, if you're happy with that.
I'm happy.
You happy?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So